Hello everybody and welcome to Myrtle Gress for the first game of the season of Asane versus Grorud IL here in the second tier of the Norwegian Football League. My name's Pokes and this is the European Journeyman.
1, 2, and we're off.
Play me, play me, play me. Play me like my tongue is grinding.
That's right, everybody. Welcome along to Myrtle Gress, the home of Asane. And I know this is exactly the same team I was playing in the last episode. We played them as the last game of last season, and we've got them for the first game of the season this season. What fate? What fate? We lost that last game 2-1, but today I feel that we're on a different place. We're in a different place as a team. And at halftime, we're going to have the halftime show, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the team. But for now, let's jump into the game. Kickoff has just happened. Let's see how we do. We're playing away from home today, and the general gist is that it's four at the back. We've then got a kind of four. We've got an asymmetric midfield really, with a left midfielder in Dearest Christoph as our left midfielder. You then got Tobias Gran as an attacking right winger on the right there. You got Herland as he's just tried to play the ball up. There, he's our kind of advanced playmaker really. You've got Oscar AGA up front as the poacher today, who's been bagging goals for fun. It's been very good. But all in all, I'm excited about this season. I feel stirred. I feel like we've got a good squad that I've been building over pre-season. Things have been doing all right in the friendlies. We've been winning a lot of games so far. And here is Herland on an attack here. Through to ground, through ball, can't quite connect the shot up. And it's 0-0 after 5 minutes. But yeah, at halftime, I'll show you some of the transfers that we've been getting. We've been getting some good players in, I think. Here's Herland with a free kick. Oh, and it's headed out by Østervold, I think that was. And Herland again. Linus Dahl, one of my new signings up the back there. Acosta Kerbler, who's at centre midfield again, a new signing, tries to get it forward. So Aga, and it's taken off him. And oh no, we've won it back here. Herland's got it again. Kerbler, German Kerbler, great player. He is central midfielder. Tobias Gran with a cross, can't quite connect with it. Oh boys, oh boys. Okay, Asane on another attack here. Lassen for them. Fredriksson in centre circle. And across to Lawrenson. Lassen. Oh, Kerbler. We've got some good midfielders who are really fighting back at the minute, which is great. We've got Trace Murray who takes it off. Oh, great ball to Aga who gets onto it. Oh, Aga. Oh, Aga. Straight into the keeper's hands. No, not good enough. Not good enough, Aga. We are close to 20 minutes now. It's a throw in from Asane. What are they going to do with it? Asane, I think it might be. Harviken with a header out. We've managed to keep hold of Harviken. We have lost some players, by the way, in pre-season. Again, I'll talk about it at half-time. But we've kept a lot of my good, strong players, which I'm happy with. Tobias Gran, well fought back there. And Trace Murray with a clearance sat there right back. Oh my goodness, great through ball from Asane there. And Booyah, my new keeper, that's right, Booyah, he managed to tip that wide. Well, I don't know what he did then. I can't actually remember. I was too enamoured by his name. But here come Asane again. We're playing cautious mentality there, as you can see from the bottom left of the screen. As I said, the asymmetric, where we've got the left midfielder as a flat midfield, but then the right attacking midfielder as a sort of an attacking mid on the right. I think he's playing as an inside forward from what I remember. Could be wrong there. I'll check again at half time. Oh! Booyah saves that one. His name is spelled Boujar. Probably, being this kind of area of the world, it's probably Baujar. But Booyah sounds way better. It's a penalty. It's a pen for Asane. Udal steps up and he's put it to the right of Booyah there. 1-0 down, 25 minutes in. It's a good pen, to be fair. Look at that. Look, he couldn't get closer to the post if he tried with that one. But well done, well done, well done. It is a reasonably even game, though. We're looking at sort of 3-4 shots each, 2 shots each on target. Really, it's possession that they are beating us in at the moment. So I'm wondering whether, as we enter into the second half, I might go into more of a positive mentality. Just try and bring the game a bit to them. You know what I mean? I think if we push them a bit, we might get a few more chances and possibly get a goal or two. Meanwhile, you can see the players' ratings here aren't brilliant, all in the 6s, except for Booyah, except for Harviken. As we approach half-time, 2 minutes of injury time. Doesn't look like anything's going to particularly happen here. They've had a few more shots later on in that first half, and that is it. 1-0 at half time. XG for them is 0.92, as is 0.64. They are deservedly winning, could be said, I guess. Oh, hates that. Don't you just hate saying that? And it is now time for what I couldn't decide back in that previous video what name was, and we did have a couple of people leave comments about the name. They were like, well, why don't you call it like Team Catch Up and things like that? To be honest, there's going to be such a range of things that we do at half time. I'm going to stick with a golden oldie. You've been asking for it. No, literally no one has asked for it. No one. Nobody has asked for it. And because you've been demanding so much, here it is, the original. It's time for the halftime show. So that's it, ladies and gents. At halftime, I like to show you a little bit about what's going on in this save. If you're enjoying this video so far and want to know more about the save, the best place to find me is actually over on Twitch, where I'm streaming usually on a Wednesday night, a Friday night and a Sunday night. And I'm basically playing this save in more detail. So you get to see every game. You get to see more detail about some of my decisions. You get to help me in some of my decisions. So why not jump over to Twitch, give me a follow and keep up with what's going on in the save. But in today's halftime show, I want to show you a little bit about some of the transfer stuff that's been going on, leaving me with my squad that is going to be for this 2021 season. Let's jump into it. So as you can see here in pre-season, I think I've been pretty active in the transfer market. Oh, but doing my bit. Let me show you some of the players that I've brought in. Firstly, Thomas Nygaard, central midfielder, who I think is going to play a bigger and bigger role for me. He's not playing today's game because actually he's injured for, I think, sort of 5 weeks, something like that. He got injured in one of the last pre-season games, which I'm gutted with. But I think he's very strong. I think he's going to be possibly one of my playmakers. And I think he's going to be a great player. 23 years old. I think I got him for a free. Yeah, got him on a free. It's a free transfer, which is very good. In fact, I haven't spent any money in any of these transfers going forward. So thanks. Monday. Samuel is the next player I'm introducing to you today, and a bit of a winger, Nigerian winger, 27 years old, a little bit older than a lot of my players in the squad, but he's worth 15k, which isn't bad for this league, and probably one of my better players now. He's not playing today just because I think he will probably replace Hristov if Hristov doesn't play well, or if Gran, he could be a backup for Gran, Tobias Gran over there on the right as well. He is right-footed, but can play on the left or the right. I think he's going to be very tasty. He does also play as an advanced playmaker, but I think I'm going to predominantly use him as a winger, mainly because of his speed, his dribbling's good, his crossing isn't bad, first touch is good. That's where I need someone as a backup at least, and I think he'll be great. You've seen him already, Benjamin Booyah. Got him on a non-contract, but actually he's 3 stars. And actually, I think he's got pretty good attributes here as far as goalkeepers go. He's 28 years old, so he's not young, but he's got a fair bit of life in him yet. He played for Yerv, who actually I played last season, if you remember, in the same league as me still. And I think he's not too bad a goalkeeper. I think I could do better, but I lost my goalkeeper, so we had to go with him for now. And we'll see. I might end up having to get a new one. Linus Dahl is the next player who is in the starting 11 for this game. He is a centre-back, or can play as defensive midfielder as well, but I think I'll predominantly use him as a centre-back. He just seems strong all round, reliable, 25 years old, good physicals, mentals are really good, bravery, anticipation, determination, teamwork, positioning, work rate, all high, decisions, all good, heading, marking and tackling, all quite high as well, which is good enough for me to make a good solid centre-back. Will probably start most of the games this year. Yannis Körbler joins a couple of other non-Norwegian players joining my starting 11, which is exciting. This guy is a sort of solid central midfielder. I think his decisions are good. Again, his mental's a bit like the other guys to Dahl. He's good mentals there, and I think this guy looks good. He's good, passing's high, tackling. Excuse me. It's all those peanut M&Ms I've been munching on, giving me the hiccups. But reliable, and I think he's going to be very good. Worth £37,500. So getting him on a free, even if I manage to sell him on, he's only 21 years old. I think he's got a lot of life in him yet, and I think he's going to be very handy for me. And I think once he gets settled into the club, he's got to learn the language. I've sent him on a language course as well. I think he's going to be great. This guy here really is a bit of a backup defender, but Jonathan Line. Lean or Line? I'm not quite sure. Jonathan Valberg, backup defender, really. Just needed a few extra. I probably could do with some more still depth-wise, but he's in. He's in. And then lastly, Vitus Scheithauer. Insert comment here. Again, I think he is going to be a backup central defender for me. I've got good, strong central defenders, but I do just need a little bit of depth, I felt. So hopefully he'll be able to step in when needed, take over. Again, he's a German guy. He is on £400 a week, and he's actually worth 15,000. So he's not bad too. A lot of these backups are actually going to be quite good. However, it wasn't all great. I did have to lose some people in the process of all this as well. So I've lost Henrik Bridelli, who just got a bit grumpy at the end of the season. He wanted to leave. I was like, fine, mate, leave. So I didn't get any money for him because he's actually only on loan, I've just remembered. So he's on loan, but I think he'll probably go at the end of the season. He's really not happy at all. He's away for the whole season. I want him to try and get him back because he's just a bit like walking on eggshells, you know what I mean? Martin Simmons, just a youngster I had. I think he probably will end up being quite good, but he was snapped up by Start, so never mind. Lee Cornish, probably one of the two people that I lost to I'm a bit sad about. Our right back, he not amazing right back, but I think he was quite good. So I lost him. However, he's only on a loan, but again, he's not fussed by staying, so I think he might loan to them, eventually leave permanently. And then lastly, we actually made a bit of money on this guy, but Arne Gudjonsson, probably my best centre-back I had, is now gone. He has moved to BK Herken, who are in the sort of Premier Division for Norway, and these are probably, they're in like top 6 teams in Norway, really. So yeah, a bit of a shame to lose him, but I did get 7.75k for him, which will be going up to just under £10,000 for him. However, he's now worth 16.5. But all money's money, isn't it? It's all money. And so anyway, that brings me to the end of it. Really, that's an update on the squad. You'll get to know them as time goes on. I know you will, but do come and join me over on Twitch if you want to ask any questions or see any more of this stuff in depth. And I'll see you next time for another halftime show. Okay, so we have now shifted into a more positive mentality. Just sort of halftime team talk basically said, just show me something else really in this second half. I think we've got a good chance of this. I really do. I don't feel like we're way behind in this by any stretch of the imagination. So I do think this is anyone's game for the taking. Here's Ness with a free kick. Dahl, Linus Dahl on his debut. What a lad! Heads it in from a wonderful free kick from Ness. What a ledge. That's a great free kick from wide, from deep. Linus Dahl heads up, raises his head above the parapet, above everyone else, and nods it in. What a lad. I don't know how tall he is. Maybe he's quite tall, I don't know, but he smashed it. He smashed it. There you go. His jumping reach is 13 and he's 6'2". So he's no little lad by any stretch of the imagination, but he scored a headed goal on his debut. Stop slagging him off. Stop. If you're slagging him off right now, stop slagging him off. Being, he should be doing that. He's a defender. He's 6'2". He's jumping. All right, let the boy have his fun. It's his debut. Okay, 60 minutes in. Hurland isn't having the best of games, as is Mankiewicz. I can tell I'm going to take Mankiewicz off, and I'm going to bring on Zafiris. Right, oh my goodness, I haven't really told you about Zafiris yet. This fella here is very young. I think how old? Let's have a little look how old he is. 17? Oh, he's 18. 18 years old. He's only valued at 325k, but look at those attributes. I think he is going to be an absolute hero for this team. If I can keep him for long enough, then it'll be brilliant. I've purposely registered him in the squad because you've got a limit as to how many team players you can have. And I've purposely keeping him in this squad and registering because I think if I give him just enough appearances this season, he's going to really develop into a great player. And as I said, I've just got to keep hold of him. Okay, Hurland isn't having a great game either, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to bring on Kevin Mankiewicz. I don't think Mankiewicz, though, is particularly an advanced playmaker. He can play as an advanced playmaker. Maybe... Let me have a look at Yanis. No, see, not Kerbler. Kerbler's got a flair of 5, so that's definitely not the plan. No thanks. So we've taken one Mankiewicz brother off, but it's return of the Mank. Return of the Mac. Once again, return. See what I did. See what I did there. 78th minute. We are not doing too badly at all here. And we've got a corner on the 78th minute. Christoph to whip this corner in from the left. AGA! What a ledge. Oh, he tugs it in with his left. Yes. Start as you mean to go on, mate. Start as you mean to go on. Right, we're 2-1 up and we're 82nd minute. Let's just calm down, everybody. Calm down. Let's start wasting a little bit of time in transition. Regroup. Hold your shape. Slow pace down. Oh, let's just... Everyone calm, all right? Can you just calm down for me? Everyone just breathe. Trace Murray, Jamaican international Trace Murray, who has scored goals for him. So you heard that. Is Ness on the left. Christoph, I think doing Christos, Safiris, back to Dahl, Mankiewicz, Dahl goal scorer on his debut. Kerbler plays it forward to AGA. Oh, AGA. Mankiewicz picks it up. And Dahl just hold on to the filth. Get that player off the pitch. Nothing. Okay, Christoph is looking pretty tired. Trace Murray is also having a bit of a poor game here. So I think I'll take... I'm going to bring Scheithauer on, and we're taking Trace Murray off in these last few minutes of the game here. He's only having a 6.3, so I think he does deserve to be brought off the pitch, let's be honest. Here we go. Wallenstein. Hammersland. What a name. What's your name? Hammersland. Safiris intercepts that pass across the box there, and they've got a corner in the 88th minute of the game, but nothing has come of it. So we are still doing all right here. We're still doing all right. Keep going, boys. Just waste time like Billy O. 4 minutes of Tobias Gran. Wonderful. Tobias, first goal of the season. 3-1. We're getting promoted, boys. We're getting promoted. Let it be known here, episode 2, that we are going to be promoted. Look at that. Look at that. See you later, Asane. Who are you? Myrtle Gress, where are you? Do you know what I mean? And here we go, 93rd minute. And this has been brilliant. What a second half. What a managerial decision to put them into positive mentality. Booyah! Holds onto the ball. And just boot it, mate. Boot it. Fredrickson picks up loose ball. Oh, come on. Don't be silly. Don't be silly here, boys. He's done it. Full time. Oh, away the lads. 16 shots and 10 on target. That is what the second half looked like with me simply just putting them into positive mentality. And amazing. Look at these ratings. 7-7 from Gran, 7-3, 7-2, 7s across the board. Oh, wonderful stuff. Very happy. You've done brilliant to come back and win that. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody else. That brings me to the end of today's video. Thank you for joining me. Look at me. I'm top of the table. I'm top of the lead. Top of the lead. I can't even say it. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, do hit the like button. And of course, if you want to keep following along on this European Journeyman journey that I'm taking, then hit the subscribe button, why don't you? And of course, as I've said, jump over onto Twitch, which is twitch.tv/PokesFM. Thank you for joining me today. Do leave a little comment below. Maybe the next halftime show we'll do a little community section and talk about our friends. Each other. And I'll share some of your comments on what you're thinking about this save so far. Anyway, thanks for joining me. See you next time. See you later.